All right, folks, welcome back to another episode of The Truth Is. My name is Peyton 3.0, the EDM vocal sorcerer, the king, the queen, the sultan of the Milky Way galaxy, and of EDM. But today, of course, it's not about electronic dance music or anything. Today is a special series, which I created on the side, which I always tie back into electronic dance music anyway, called The Truth Is. So today's episode, as you can see by the example in the picture, is The Rich Ruin Everything. Okay? So, if you like what you hear today, please hit the like button, share with your friends, comment, hit notification bell for more videos. We're about to get right on into it. Here we go. So, the rich ruin everything. Now, what do I mean by that? For those of you who aren't quite in that mindset, you don't know what that means. Well, number one, because of capitalist countries like America, the UK, and so on around the world, basically the rich come in and they do what they want. They use your money, they throw it around. Whether you live in a city that's always seems to be under construction because the rich are building this and that, they're using their money and throwing it around. And you at the bottom are always going to be inconvenienced by them because they have the power, they have the money, they have the network, they have the influence, whether you know who they are or not. And trust me, there's plenty of rich people that you don't know who never appear in person, okay? The rich ruin everything. Things like Hawaii, they come in, they gentrify it, they buy it out. Places like Los Angeles, they make the prices go up. They play that capital game so well that the people at the bottom, they take things like islands they shouldn't be taking, America, like Hawaii, and they push the people who originally were there for years or whatever out. And they may break the prices so high because they want the people that are like them to populate the city, to populate the island, to populate whatever, and it push people who cannot afford it out. They don't care where you end up. They don't care if you end up dead. You gotta find somewhere to go. They don't care. They'll smile in your face, and some won't. They'll tell you what they think you want to hear, and some won't. And then be done with you. And there's nothing that you can do because you don't have the money, you don't have the power, you don't have the team. Money talks, and brokenness walks and dies, basically. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's the kind of system that we are living in, and how it's been for decades and years now. Nobody has been able to overthrow capitalism. It is still intact and is strong. Even for those who you believe that you can overthrow capitalism or it's going to be overthrown soon, what facts do you really have to back that up? Honestly, in my opinion, capitalism will be here for years to come. You're not going to get rid of capitalism that easily. There's so many nuances and things and systems built into place that to dismantle capitalism would take a feat, and it was going to take years, not months, not days, decades to dismantle capitalism. The rich will take certain things that were for the average people, certain culture, and they will go ahead and they will make it for themselves and make it more expensive when it used to be cheap or whatever. So the people at the bottom could no longer afford it. The rich have these big companies that pollute the planet because all to think about is something that doesn't even really exist. It was made up, and because we all believe that this dollar, this yen, this peso actually means something, actually has value, the money has our minds for most of us, and for the ones that it doesn't have our minds, you don't have a choice anyway. You have to play the game or die. You have to play the game or die. Or you're leeching off somebody who is playing the game. But either way, the game has to be played, or else you are going to be out in the streets. You are going to be homeless. You're going to be hungry. Eventually you're going to die, right? So, the rich pollute the planet at everybody's expense. People at the bottom, we're always going to be the ones at the expense of these people. Even if we never see these people, even if we never know their names, we know a few of them. You know, the Mark Zuckerbergs, the Jeff Bezos, and what's his name, Warren Buffett. Okay, and the list goes on. But there's plenty that you don't know, and they got these companies. They're faceless. They don't show themselves. They don't have social media like that. Just their companies, and they pollute and destroy things and whatnot. Even though they know that they have to live on this planet too, there's plenty of them who are delusional enough to believe that they're somehow gonna go to another planet and habitate that with just them and leave the rest of us down here to die. When they have not to this day been able to terraform any other planet at all. Not even Mars. Elon Musk and several of them have this mission for Mars. Mars is going to take a feat to terraform like planet Earth. And it won't happen in days. It's going to be decades. It's going to be decades, because if you're a little bit nerdy like me, you're going to understand that to terraform a planet like Mars is going to take a lot of resources, and the question is, can they ever actually even do it? In my humble opinion, the answer to that is, I honestly don't think they can or they will. They can have all the grandeur they want to about it, all the illusions and whatever, but a lot of stuff they want to do is just fantasy. And they're going to use the money anyway and spend it up, even if it don't work out. So the thing is that we all have to assume that we all have to live on this planet. So the thing is that what they should be thinking about reversing what they're doing, but instead they come up with these lies and they feed the public this whole thing about being a green company and recycling and using sustainable products and all this other crap that they're not really doing. They just make you believe it, and then you buy into it. When they're still really polluting the planet. They don't care for whatever reason. They have the delusion to think that they're going to somehow escape all this. When if you're on this planet, you're not going to escape all this. Okay? You're just human animals. You're not an all-powerful. You're not an almighty. You're not as powerful as the universe or whatever. Okay? You're just an animal among the species of planet Earth. That's it. That's all. Like how much money you got. It's just an illusion. It's smoke and mirrors. But these people over there don't seem to really get that. Let me know what your opinion is in the comments section. This has been Peyton 3.0, the EDM vocal sorcerer, the king, the queen, the sultan of the Milky Way galaxy and electronic dance music itself. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and comment. And let's have a discussion in the comments section. I want to hear it. How are rich people affecting you on a day-to-day basis that you don't even think about? But now that I give you something to chew on, to ponder, now you can really think about how they're effing up your life daily. From the job you work at, to having to travel and all these travel comes and the construction men they're paying to build these projects day after day after day. When there's no peace on the roads to travel around to get to your job because you got these construction cones everywhere. Every single day they're building something. They're terraforming the roads. Whatever they're doing, it's a constant daily thing. Like here in Las Vegas, Los Angeles, the same thing. They're always building, so they're always spending money to build these projects to make more money. They're just playing the game over and over again. And it's basically, it's F you. If they can find a way to get away with it, they will. But it's F you. Okay? So, for those of you who are into electronic dance music, stay right here. For those of you who are not into electronic dance music, thank you so much. Make sure you at least hit the like button before you leave. Thank you so much. My electronic dance music people, not gonna take too much of your time, okay? Give me a moment. Give me a moment. We don't want that. We don't want that. All right. Why is that even on? Oh, Lord have mercy. Anyway. I'm trying to put it right where I need it. My mistake, folks. We're having a little technical trouble. There we go. All right. Anyway, social medias, but what I really want you to focus on actually is getting on the email list. Get on the email list and get free unreleased songs from me. Yes. My name has been Peyton 3.0. Get on the email list by going to the website. Get free unreleased bangers. And that's all I'm going to say. Social media is dead, but the email list is more live than it's ever been. And I'll see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.